What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So, out here on my balcony. I don't think I showed you guys my balcony. So, this is my view. Every morning I come out, just take a look at the beautiful city here. And this is, so I usually shoot my videos from right here. So I'm shooting it from the inside going out. So that's why you see the cars and the stuff going on in the background. But today, I just got some information from, I was watching the news, and President Biden has a new strategy, or he's adding to his strategy, and that's going to be he wants to talk about healthcare and how to expand healthcare, how to look at Medicaid, expand Medicaid, as well as expand the lowering the prescription medication costs. So that is going to be a new push, and he's going to make, I guess, a pledge to do this in his second term. And I want to talk a little bit about this, but I want to talk about it from the viewpoint of I think it's a mistake. I think he should be focusing on Social Security. And Medicare, yes, that's something that in the future there should be focus on Medicare. But I think right now, you focus on Social Security, you address the fact that the program needs to be reformed, you address the fact that the program needs, people receiving Social Security benefits need a boost in their benefits. If you address those issues, that would be a way to move forward in the next term. Not talking about Medicare. They've made some changes to Medicare already. They've made some expansion to Medicare already. So why are you going to start pushing for this again when you haven't addressed Social Security? So that's what I want to talk about in this video. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, and then click all. By clicking all, you'll get notified anytime we post a video. We do daily videos here. So by clicking the bell notification, clicking all, you should be getting updated every day. And just a reminder, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to follow me on Twitter and Threads, you can at the TEC Show Live. Okay, so I've shown you guys my location only because I will be leaving, so I won't be here anymore. I don't like to show my location when I'm staying somewhere, just for obvious reasons. But let's talk about this. So the strategy that the Biden administration or the Biden campaign is now going to try to focus on is healthcare. I think healthcare is good to focus on. I think the reason why they're focusing on this or addressing this is because former President Trump brought up Obamacare and how he wants to do away with Obamacare. And so now there's going to be that fight back and forth. Do we keep Obamacare? Do we get rid of Obamacare? What do we do about the rest of the healthcare system? All of that. So I think that's why the Biden administration brought this up. However, you're missing a key demographic, and that's people on Social Security. Now, people on Social Security, some people on Social Security are also receiving Medicare. So he could see this as it's still addressing people who are in, vulnerable people that are in that same kind of demographic when it comes to Social Security. But you really need to focus on Social Security. Make that a part. So if you want to do healthcare and Social Security, both programs. Focus on those. And make a pledge that you're going to do something about that in your second term. But just saying healthcare alone, I don't think it's the right thing to do. Now, when it comes to Social Security, well, what should they do with Social Security? If you guys watch my channel at all, you guys know how I feel about Social Security. I think there needs to be an increase in benefits across the board for everyone. So if that's $200 increase, that's a $100 increase, there should be some type of an increase for people receiving Social Security. They should also look into the cost of living adjustments because they're not effective. So they need an increase when it comes to the cost of living adjustment as well across the board. Representative Larson has a Social Security 2100 Act. He has an increase of 2% across the board when it comes to COLA, automatic. And so on top of that, 2% would be whatever the cost of living adjustment is. They should be using the CPIE and not the CPIW to make those calculations. Right now they're using the CPIW, so switch that over to the CPIE. So for the elderly, because that focuses more on the seniors' needs, whereas the CPIW focuses more on clerical workers, people who are working. So it just got really bright all of a sudden. The sun just came out. So I think it's a big mistake that President Biden is looking into making healthcare the key focus of the 2024 election. I think he should, if he wants to make that a part of the strategy, that's fine, but also bring in Social Security. You have so many people that are struggling right now, people living below the poverty line who are receiving Social Security benefits, and it's just, it's a tragedy. And so that's something that you should really address. He almost did it. He almost did it at that State of the Union address when he was talking about some Republicans want to cut Social Security, and you saw Republicans stand up and boo and yell and scream and say, no, we don't want to do that. He was almost there. If he would have stuck with that, then maybe we would have seen reform already. But he backed off of it. I think he needs to get back on that and say, look, you have some people who want to reform Social Security by expanding Social Security, and then you have other lawmakers that want to do away with Social Security, cut Social Security, make it a key issue in the 2024 election, and I think it would help his chances. Now, some people might say, you know what, he'll just say like in 2020 when he was running for president, he said that he supports a $200 raise for Social Security. Yes, there needs to be some action. You can't just say things. You actually need to move forward with something. He has an opportunity to move forward with something, at least move forward with it in the Senate, because Democrats are controlling the Senate. So you can have a bill put forward in the Senate and try to pass it in the Senate. Now, if it doesn't pass in the Senate, it probably won't, because you need 60 votes, so you're going to need some Republicans to support it. You will at least have a list of people who support a raise for Social Security. And that's the way that they should go. So you can actually show some action prior to the 2024 election, and we'll know who supports it and who doesn't. That's all you need right now. And then from that point, then we'll have a better understanding of what needs to be done when it comes to who needs to be voted in and voted out of office in order to make this happen. You have 70 million people currently receiving Social Security benefits. That is a huge demographic, one of the largest demographics. And religious voters, they go out and they vote. And so because of that, making Social Security an issue, making Social Security the issue, I think is the right strategy moving forward. But you have to show some action. You can't just say, this is what I like or this is what I support. You actually need to move forward with something. And I think they have an opportunity to move forward in the Senate. So we'll have to see if anything comes of this. But I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I just saw this and I'm thinking, healthcare, okay. Yeah, they've already made some adjustments to healthcare, some improvements to healthcare, but we really need to focus on Social Security. It hasn't been reformed in over 40 years. So it's due time. So I want to know what you guys think, so let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.